In quarter four, there are some things that trend really well during the holiday season, and today I wanted to share with you a product that can earn you $50,000 a month during the holiday season. So when we're talking quarter four, we're talking October, November, and December. You can earn easily $50,000 with this one product type, and it does trend during the holidays. So around Thanksgiving, Christmas, it's something that just really sells. It's a lower saturation type of item and a high demand item around the holiday season. So with that being said, today I am doing a full tutorial, if you will, on this specific item. We are going to do some research with one of my favorite applications and tools called Everbee. This is one of my favorite research softwares because it really does pull historical data. So if you have, let's say, a seasonally based Etsy and print on demand store, you can easily research items and find what sold last year and what will sell again this year. So without further ado, we are going to hop onto my computer. Don't forget to get Everbee in the description below. I am personally on their growth plan, and I think it's a really good plan to have to kind of do some research on all the narrow niches and different types of niches there are on Etsy. But besides that, I'll see you guys in a moment on my laptop here. Alrighty guys, so now we're on my computer. We are going to, first of all, research with Everbee, and I wanted to show you the ornaments that I was talking about. So I am just going to perform a search here. We're going to look at personalized ornaments and see what comes up. So if I click on analytics, we are going to pull up all of the stores that are kind of ranking right now for these specific types of items. So as you can see right away, I already have this starred because when I saw it the other day, I was like, wow, that is really cool that one product that you can easily recreate with print on demand is in this list. So I'm just gonna filter this. So we have the estimated sales as top and we're gonna click into this one. So one of the reasons why you may see the names blurred sometimes in my videos is because I want to preserve these stores, although I'm on YouTube, so it's not going to preserve them that well, but you can perform your own searches and find these shops. I just don't show them in my videos in respect to these stores. I don't want a lot of people copying them directly. I want to say that when I do show these stores on my channel, please take it in your own respect to make your own versions of your designs and not copy these people directly. This just gives us some really good ideas of what's selling. That's the reason why I share these stores on my channel. But as you can see, this is a bestseller, and it's currently, when I'm filming this, it's September. I checked on this ornament a month ago too, and in August it was a bestseller. So this is a very popular type of item. This store has 258,922 sales, and that is a $1 million Etsy store, guys. That's a $1 million Etsy store, and this store was made in the past 2 years. So when I say that you can have a print-on-demand business grow to the extent that my print-on-demand business has and others, it is possible. As much as people like to say, oh, that's why you're on YouTube, you're one in a million that can do this. But there is such a wide market out there. There's so many different products you can design for, not just t-shirts, not just sweatshirts, not just mugs. That's why I try to kind of give everyone the whole book on what products you can design for that can really get you some sales and create that side income. But besides that, I'm going to step off my little platform and show you that not only this ornament sells, but you can see here, you guys can't see because the names are blurred out, but the same store has estimated monthly revenue of $28,896 per month on this one product that you can easily recreate as a print-on-demand product. The second item underneath that is the same store, $15,456, and again, same exact store. They have 4 other ornaments that have over $5,000 in revenue, and that means that this store is making over $50,000 in revenue every single month. And I'm not even counting up their other items that they sell regularly. This is only 6 of their items. This store has over 100 items in their store, and 6 of their best sellers are making over $5,000 per month in estimated revenue, guys. That's why I wanted to make this video, and I was so excited to make it because this is something anyone can do. These are personalization ornaments, and these are really easy to create on your own. Having the best-selling design, though, is going to be the tough part. Is you just have to create a design that's basic enough, basically, so people will want to buy it, and you're set for a print-on-demand business. So you even get the narrow niches in this specific training as well, like personalized new home ornament, first Christmas together. Those are just such easy things to create, and let your customers tell you what they want. You could put just out a personalized Christmas ornament type of insert your picture here for first new home, things like that. There's just so much you can do with this one product type alone. And you can do like dog ornaments, first year married, boys Christmas ornament, personalized family Christmas, personalized baby's first Christmas. There's just so much you guys can do with ornaments. So with that being said, I really like this top seller. We're going to kind of create what they did with theirs just in our own way. So we're going to go first of all to Printify, because I wanted to show you the ornaments on Printify specifically. So one of the ornaments that these stores are doing is ceramic ornaments. So as you can see, there are a bunch of different ceramic ornaments. There's metal ornaments. With that being said, if you want to compete with an ornament like this, because this best-selling ornament is $10, the reason why it's doing so well is because, first of all, it's a handmade business. This is not a print-on-demand business. So you are going to compete with a store like this where you're going to see lower profit margins if you try to do a $9.99 price, which I wouldn't suggest, because I would suggest maybe a $10 profit margin, and people will still pay for a little bit higher. At least it's the same quality, which you will be giving a likewise quality. Of course, handmade is going to have a lot nicer than types of quality than we can provide as a print-on-demand business, but still, you still can relatively price this as high as $14.99. So with that being said, you can make metal ornaments with Printify premium price. You can get $3.33 for that price. Ceramic ornaments is $4.86. So you're still looking at a profit margin of about $5. As you guys can see, if you were to price an ornament of $10 or even $15, you could price ornaments as high as $20, guys, especially if it's a ceramic ornament. You may be, again, competing with a store that's selling very, very low prices, but I always suggest pricing in the mid-range, because you could have the lowest price, but a lot of people associate lower price with lower quality. So if you're in the middle range, that's the best place to stick, and you will still see sales, and then eventually you will get that bestseller listing that you're seeing hundreds of sales on with a nice profit margin. That's of course the goal for all of us. So with that being said, we're going to get into designing here. So I'm going to click into this, and I'm just going to see the design parameters. So when I click into this and I go to the maximum resolution, 23,000 by 23,000 pixels. The print area size is 475 by 475. So generally speaking, we can do 5,000 by 5,000 on this one because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I'm going to do just my normal 5,000 by 5,000 on this one. So we're going to start with just adding a heading. I feel like that's simple enough. And the thing that we have to factor in is this is going to be a circle type of design. So that's something to think about while you're designing. You can always add in a circle just to make sure that you're within the area. So if you really wanted to make sure you're within the circle, you can always add this in and then kind of center it so you know that you're within the circle. And then I am going to just make this white. I'm going to make the background a black or gray color. I feel like that's so distracting to my eyes. I don't know why. So I'm just going to do a little gray color. First, I'm going to add a heading. Then I'm going to put in our first Christmas. And again, we aren't copying anyone directly in designing, so I don't want to do exactly what they did, and I want to play around with that. This is a circle, and I think you can do a lot with circles. So I'm going to add in a, let's see, a nice type of font that will make this look very Christmassy. So I really like this font. I think it's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. So I am going to take the curve down. Now this is kind of the harder part, is trying to match the curve to the circle of the ornament, which I think generally once we get it, it's good. It's just getting there is the tough part. So I'm gonna leave just a little bit of space just in case this doesn't really format to the ornament too well. And what I kind of want to add in is a little house. I think that would be really cute to add on to this specific type of design. So I'm gonna send this back a little bit because it's giving me a hard time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up some ornaments to kind of add into this. So yeah, I think this is super nice. And then let's see. So I'm going to add in another. I'm just going to add in a little "in our new home." I'm going to capitalize all of this, and then I'm going to see what we can find that's kind of equally as cute. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of a duo font type of feel. I feel like that would be cute. So I'm just going to copy, paste, and then I'm going to put home in cursive. I think that would be super nice for this type of design. So I'm going to look up some script. I really always like these shoelace types of scripts. I think they just go a long way. And since this doesn't really fill the space, I'm just gonna kind of expand it so it just fills the area. I'm gonna make it smaller. Then I'm going to bring this up. I think putting this as a red color will really work for this design. Since this is printed on ceramic, it's going to look a lot more vibrant, whatever color that you use. So that's what's really nice about this. Now that I see it with the red, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I fully like that color. So I'm gonna play around and see what other colors are good. I really like the really fancy type of script for this. I think that just makes it very elegant almost. I feel like this is the hardest part of designing, is finding the font that's going to make the most sense. So I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to add just a little bit to it. So I take the offset off, and I'm just going to make it thicker so it looks more like in your face, I guess. I don't know. I guess in your face isn't the correct terminology, but we're gonna do this. I still don't feel that though. Take this effect off. I take it back. I take it back. I'm just going to copy and paste this and bring this down a little bit. And then I'm going to flip this vertically. And then I'm going to kind of make this bigger. So the last detail we can add is the personalization. So I'm going to bring this smaller we are going to add just the personalization feature, which is going to be, let's say, the person who wants to purchase this name. So we are just going to curve the other way. We could always put Tom and Melissa 2022. Now I'm going to kind of play with this curve again and get it so it makes sense where we have it. Then I'm going to add in just one more maybe little graphic, and I think that's going to be it for this Christmas wreath. See what else we can add in here. That would be such a neat idea if I had this in the beginning to start it with the wreath. Just an idea for anyone else who is looking to make something a little bit cuter. This is super cute too to add in. Ah, geez, how nice. Yeah, I guess you could try putting in a wreath like that if you really had the idea to begin with. I did not have that idea, so anyways. Yeah, there's so many different wreaths you could add in here that you don't even have to like really do much with. Like, this is so cute. Oh, that is not what I meant. I'm gonna go back. Going back. Yeah, I wish this wreath was a little bit smaller that I could add in right above here. Make it like super cute that way, but that's not gonna work. That is not working today. I'm just gonna look up some Christmas elements. We're just gonna see what we can kind of add in. I love the magic recommendations for all of these because these are just such cute little elements to add. I'm going to bring Tim and Melissa back a little bit because Tim and Melissa are getting in the way of the editing, you know? Not to be mean to anyone named Tim or Melissa, by the way. I'll delete those and I'm just going to repeat this instead. I think I'm feeling that a little bit better. We're just going to flip it. Just going to make sure that's all aligned, and yeah. Alrighty guys, so that is our finished piece, and we are going to take this to Printify and I will show you the finalized mock-up that Printify provides us. So I am just uploading our design here. Now, there's two ways to upload this design so the C doesn't get cut off. You can always edit this in Canva so the C doesn't get cut, or you just accept the C getting cut. It's really up to you, but this is how our finalized piece would look from Canva, and this is such a cute little ornament type to give as a gift to someone, and it's just such a cute type of item to create, and it was really fun creating this. If you want to add on personalization on this type of item, I did this in my last video, but I'm going to show you again. So you scroll all the way down to, oops, I already passed that. I went too quick. So you'll go to personalization, you'll toggle on, and then this is where you can put in max of 20 characters, and then whatever else you want to write in this specific description area so your customer knows what their max character limit is, and if it goes over the amount that is allotted in your design, that's completely up to you. The other thing that I wanted to touch on for anyone who gets a personalization order is the most important thing is to go to your store. You want to click on Manage My Stores, and then you want to click on the gear icon to Settings. You'll go to Preferences, and then if you scroll down, you should have Manual selected for order approval. If you do not have Manual selected, what will happen is the design and the mock-up design, let's say it's Todd and Eileen, that will go straight to your print-on-demand company. They will ship that to your customer. So you want to have it on manual because any personalization order, you need to go back to your design, and let's say it's Jerry and Suzanne instead. You add in Jerry and Suzanne. If it's Tim and Melissa, you add in Tim and Melissa. Then you will save that. You will go to your products, and then you will click on this duplicate button. Then you will click into this. You will go to edit your design. You will add in that new design and delete the old one. Then you will go to the order that comes through from your print provider. So I'm going to go to this orders tab. Again, customer information is blocked out. But when you go to your order, you will edit order. You're going to delete that item, that's the mock-up item essentially, and you will add in that new copy of the product that you just made. Then you will go to shipping. It's all going to be filled out. You will calculate shipping, and you will go from there. You will press proceed to payment, and that is how you are going to complete your order for a personalization order that comes in. That's why this part of the process, a personalization Etsy and print on demand store, is more hands-on. So if you want to do personalization products, just know that you will have some extra work, and that's why I say price accordingly for your personalization items, because you could get hundreds of items and orders that come in at once, and this does become quite a lot to handle. But you can always deactivate that listing for a time being if it becomes too much, or put your store on vacation as well, maybe for a day to catch up on orders. That's always an option if the time comes and you have way too many orders, which is a great thing. It's a positive. That's what you want with Etsy and print on demand. But if it becomes too much, just know that there's other resources available to give you some rest during that high sale volume time. Besides that, guys, don't forget to get Everbee in the links in the description below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below, what is your favorite holiday? Because for me, I would say it's Christmas. I think I just love Christmas and being with family, being with friends, being able to give gifts and just see how surprised some people are. I'm definitely an over-the-top gifter, and I think I've just became that since having such success in my life at such an early stage. I just love giving big gifts and seeing people's reactions. And although some people say, oh, I can never, repay you or get you something like that, I feel like that's the whole point of gift giving, is to never accept anything in return. And I think that's something that some people don't realize. I'm just like a gift giver. That's just who I am. I don't expect anything in return ever. And I think that's how a lot of us should be, more often than none. Anyways, that's it. That's the tea, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stick around for the blooper reel, because there is one coming. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I only have like 2 dance moves, and like if I drink a little bit too much, it's this. And then I don't even know what my other dance move is. I think it's like, I really don't know. I'm so awkward. What is this video? Okay, see you guys. Happy designing. But that I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that, because that. So as you can see, this personalized. I totally just messed something up. Oops. They have well over 100 items in their not print on demand store. The struggle is real. We went out to the apple orchard. It was an apple orchard, but it was like a pumpkin patch, but there wasn't many pumpkins. But me and my fiance are both allergic to, the outdoors. So when we were outside and we came back, my eyes itched for the past few days. My fiance, he was sneezing the past few days. The outside is bad. Let me tell you, the outside is bad around this time of year. But anyways, let's get to it. Let's do it. So I feel like the lighting looks so weird. I'm like looking at the camera and I'm like, this lighting is not that good. It's like I'm just white, which I am. I am just white. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how the